So whatever anybody says, what everybody does, they can think of me as whatever the fuck they need to. I'm here for one reason only. That's Misfits 22 for Nathaniel Bustamante. I'm gonna bust that dude up.
Any secret performance.
Do them all wrong, mate, yeah?
Do work.
Tony was telling us about how you train.
Is it safe to say that El Capuli is well and truly come out now because
reduction at all? Can you
last time when you had the first interaction
what you've
with
gone
Salt
through
Papi,
to
you
apply
mentioned
yourself to the
how
boxing ring?
he
Yeah,
was very
no, I've been isolating
respectful
myself
face
in
to face,
boxing
but then
and really
he was saying when you weren't there,
doing
that he feels he can
what
knock
the
you out.
science calls for.
In interviews
So,
since,
is
you've
that
shown
working on my
your
hands,
frustration
keep my hands up,
towards him in that
working on my
respect.
imperfections. I've been so good at kicking. I've been the best kicker in the world. I've been the best grappler.
This is this is my fight week. I mean, I haven't done an open workout in a very long time. Enjoying the process, and each day I get here and I'm keep working. I'm getting crispier and crispier, getting cleaner and cleaner. Everything's becoming more and more focused. There's no more nerves. It's just been dissipating. I mean, we've done a lot of sparring in this fight camp. I showed up and listened to my coaches, and we have a game plan that we're going to go in there and instill on Saturday night.
Tony, in terms of obviously the training side of things, what's been different for you when it comes to training for this particular fight versus obviously your entire MMA career?
The biggest difference is I'm not telling my cornermen or my coaches what I want to do in practice. Usually in MMA, nobody knows MMA more than me, so it's been hard. So I've been taking pieces, almost like building a cheesecake from different flavors. Now this is the one that I like. I've got all my pieces where I need them to be. Everything's in place, and I've got my coaches that set the schedule for me. I followed it. I did my extra credit. I did my stretches, kept the right mindset. I'm not going into this battle personal. It's only business, and I'm going to go in there and make sure that Salt's going to have his hands full. So I call him Faruka, and he's going to be full of salt.
With the experience with Salt Papi as a fighter,
and then you find out she stinks like hell.
You made a legendary
You're fucking getting the hell out, right? You gotta wash that shit
How
off.
will you combat that in terms of putting the pressure on Salt Papi?
Fair enough, it's a stinky bitch.
We're gonna go. We have a game plan. We have more than just one game plan, but we're gonna go in there. We're gonna instill that my conditioning's on point. Like I said, we've been practicing over at Ricky Hatton's gym. Yesterday, I think we put in like 15 rounds of like mid work and everything. So I mean, usually people get tired after just a few. I'm here to work, and I'm a workhorse. And when it comes into it, I've been that way since I was little. Performed at high levels, and I've competed at high levels and won high levels. This is another opportunity for me to make that 1-0.
Obviously, you were supposed to fight Dillon Danis on TFL. Would you fight him on Misfits MMA?
This is boxing.
But if it happens, it happens. I'm not really worried about that kind of shit. So whatever anybody says, what everybody does, they can think of me as whatever the fuck they need to. I'm here for one reason only. That's Misfits 22 for Nathaniel Bustamante. I'm gonna bust that dude up.
Tony, what is the plan when it comes to boxing now? Is it something that you're thinking of doing long term, or is it just a case of one and done and see what happens afterwards?
Oh man, I played sports for a very long time. I played football, baseball, and wrestling at the highest level. I was saying, state champion type of level. In college, I was wrestling, and I've always wanted to box. This is the opportunity for me to put on some shoes, go out there, and show how slick I can be on that ring. So this is awesome. I spend more time inside the ring than I have in the octagon in practice. I never found myself in an octagon until fight night. So this is easier for, I don't want to say easier, but it's easier for me to get inside that ring and be able to demonstrate what I know, which is throwing hands, and I love that.
Tony,
I don't understand half the shit he's saying.
You spoke about how you
his
command respect.
gets fatter and his eyes get smaller.
Any room, anywhere on the planet.
I like it. Dropping lines.
Maybe
what do you want to leave us with
not
before the
a
press
conscious
conference
thing
tomorrow,
for you,
Luke?
but it is intimidating for your opponent.
They're both ready to go.
Are you
Man.
actively going to try to intimidate Salt Papi
It's
tomorrow
go time.
at the press
Talking's
conference
done.
in the build-up
All the
now
promo is
for
coming to
what
an
he
end.
has said
You tell both guys ready to
when you haven't been there?
I don't have to intimidate the kid. I said my piece. I did what I had to do. Like I said, my dad gave me the best advice. He's like, don't go in there and make it personal. I don't have to do that. I might have used that as fuel for my energy to go in there and hit the bags and do what I had to do and show up. But no, man, he's here just like I am, and he had the balls to be able to sign a dotted line. I don't see Khabib doing that or Conor doing that shit. So I mean, at least he has the balls to be able to do it and back it up.
To do things that I've never done. And I'm here to keep going.
Never make it personal. I know you mentioned the build-up.
As Usman would say, taking what from who? Former UFC middleweight champion Luke Rockhold, thank you so much for the time. Can't wait to see you in the press conference, sir.
At a hotel in front of your family, is that the closest you've
what
ever felt?
Interesting open workout that we had. I think just quickly off the top of the dome, Nathan Martino, weirdest guy of the day.
I wouldn't call it hatred. He's still fat-headed in my book. You know, he's still Khabib on his world tour. When it goes into it, his dad was the one that saved him from some real ass whoopings and just getting bloody and stitched up and all this other stuff. He did some foolish things. I mean, he went to New York and he made some homeless do push-ups and threw money at him like they were strippers, which is ridiculous. You know, him and his cousin Makachev. When it goes into it, I like to be able to look after the people that can't look after themselves, and I've always done that since I was little. This Saturday, come from with Nathaniel or Salt, you know what I mean? I don't have to go out there and intimidate him. It's not my bag to be able to do that. I carry a certain presence with myself whenever I show up. I don't mean to, but it's just how I am. It's just how I look, and that's just somebody that demands presence doesn't have to really say anything. They just show up.
Not looking past Salt Papi, but what will be the ultimate goal for boxing as far as opponents?
We'll see you guys at the press conference tomorrow. Do not miss it, and make sure you buy the pay-per-view August 30th at the AO Arena in Manchester. Live on DAZN, it is Dill versus
Longevity is everything, so I'm here to
stay.
So, or as far as Misfits 22, and you have Salt coming up here, I'm not worried about anybody else besides that dude. I'm not looking past him, but I'm looking through him. I'm going to go out there, I'm going to hit him hard. You know what? He's going to try to hit me. I'm not going to be there. This is boxing, it's a science, and I'm going to go out there and I'm a mad scientist in this one.
Tony, I just wanted to ask, obviously, a lot of fans here from the UK support you as well. This is the first time you're finally going to come to the UK as well. What do you think that means for your fans, and what type of message do you have for your fans over here in the UK? I
love my fans. I don't really call them fans, I call you guys supporters, which is fucking awesome. So it's like, it's a different kind of look for me. I was the one kid that was like, you know, always wanting to be like those guys that were like wearing like all the sponsors on their stuff and be able to be in that ring and have that kind of glory. I watched all the Rocky movies when I was growing up. I mean, if I could be that kind of person so other people will steer them in the right direction when they see somebody doing something that they really want to do and they pursue it with everything they got, then hell yeah, I'll do that. So props to all the fans here in the UK. I love you guys, and we'll see you guys Saturday night.
Can I just quickly get one prediction? Jake Paul, Gervonta Davis, what's your thoughts on that type of fight, and how do you see that going?
Good publicity, bad publicity, as long as it's publicity, is bringing more attention to the sport. And I believe that creates more work, creates more jobs for everybody. So good work, have fun.